day. Hope they ain't got nowhere to go.
I have nothing to do with it. Bring me a footage that shows my tag on that shit. A car that looks like mine ain't good enough. The f***? Act like he's a f***ing boss. This is my f***ing house.
What's going on, everybody? And today's video comes from Doorbell News, and it features the Burlington, North Carolina cops. They're used to thinking they're tough thugs that can hurt, harass, and violate anyone they want, because these Burlington cops really like to be the punishers. Well, they didn't know who they were dealing with when they walked up to this door, and it turns out that the cops were the one that got punished. Sent back to their police department with their tails between their legs in one of the most ultimate walks of shame that I've ever seen. Let's jump into the video. Two Burlington police officers approach this house because they have some questions to ask. Questions about a person that may have gone missing.
Police department. Police department!
I mean, things are off to a pretty bad start already, and I think it's weird that a police officer is coming up to a home to investigate a crime while he's committing one himself. This is pure harassment. It's a Class 2 misdemeanor, and it's punishable by jail. Communications that threaten to damage property. Repeated communications for the purpose of abusing, annoying, threatening, terrifying, harassing, or embarrassing any person. His excuse for a knock on the door is smashing his handcuffs against it. That's destroying property. Annoying? Well, we all know that this cop's annoying. And I believe it's 100% terrifying to have two armed thugs smashing on your door telling you what you can or can't do on your own property.
Police department!
Hi, we'll be right there.
Yeah, I heard that before.
Now watch him remove his handcuffs with his right hand behind his back. He's going to take those cuffs out and continuously use them to smash on the homeowner's door, inflicting property damage. Now this cop probably hadn't got to beat a citizen today. It's very early in the morning. And I think both myself and all of you fine folks at home know that he's really itching to beat someone. So I think he's pretending this door is a person that hasn't committed a crime. He's administered one small beating and he's not getting cooperation. So what does any cop do after he's beat someone that doesn't give it up? True, beats it harder.
Police department, come to the door! I'll be out here all day. Hope they ain't got nowhere to go.
Now I want to go over this part because most of us, in all seriousness, will have police officers come to our house for something. And it's important to know your rights, what they can and can't do, and what you can tell them to do. Your driveway and walkway is considered curtilage, so for the purposes of an investigation, police officers can access and knock on your door through your property's curtilage, the driveway or the walkway. But they can't trespass or loiter. If they don't have a warrant for your arrest, and they have no reasonable articulable suspicion or probable cause that a crime, ordinance violation, or misdemeanor has taken place, is currently in the commission of taking place, or is about to take place, and you ask them to leave, they have to. And if they don't, they're trespassing. On the opposite side, if they're loitering, although this cop says he can stand there all day, he can't. That's considered loitering. So if you have a cop come to your door and they don't have a warrant, make sure you record the interaction. Tell them that they've been lawfully trespassed. After they haven't left, tell them that now they're trespassing after they've been given legal notice to leave. If they haven't at that point, call another cop. They won't do anything, but then at least you can take your evidence, go to court, and file charges against those dirty cops. And with anything else, it's all about intent. If the Ring doorbell had recorded the cop saying, "This is a very serious crime, and we need to stay here to make sure that we conduct our interviews to allay our reasonable articulable suspicion and probable cause," then that cop would have a real decent argument. But that's not what the cop said. He said, "I'll stay here all day. I hope they don't have anywhere to go." The intent is malicious, it's annoying, and it's considered harassment under North Carolina's statute.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm all in yourself.
Pretty good. So, obviously know why we're here, right? For the lady that's missing.
Okay.
Okay. So what do you know about yesterday, about her car?
Whose car?
The blue car y'all dropped off at KFC? You and the guy you were with?
Last night I worked 12-hour shifts.
There's video footage of your car.
Not my tags.
Yes, this car right here.
Let's watch this part again and I'll explain to you exactly what this cop's doing.
There's video footage of your car.
Not my tags.
Yes, this car right here.
So cop says there's video footage of your car. Homeowner says, not my tags. Cop's response, yes, this car right here. He never answered the question of whether it was her tags or not, which means the security camera that probably captured this alleged crime showed a car that matched her vehicle's description, but it most likely didn't get the tags or else they wouldn't be there in the first place. He's just doing some old-fashioned dirty cop fishing. It's very simple. If he wasn't fishing, he would have said, yes, the tag's on your car. But he couldn't have said that because the cops never actually saw the tags. But that's not going to stop him from barreling down this bogus investigation. Because as we know, cops don't always need to get the right person in jail. They just need to get someone.
KFC, picking a guy up at KFC, dropping the car off at the missing lady.
Nobody has been at my house, so...
What kind of guy?
Yeah.
Are you talking about my grandson?
I don't know, it's black male dreads.
Nobody with dread, so it's definitely not my car, and it's definitely not my tag, and if it is, I want to see it.
Okay, well, I don't have the video.
Okay,
but
well,
see,
if you don't
we
have the
got
video, and you don't have the
KFC.
tag, you're
understand
harassing
it's a
me.
car that looks just like this car.
And there's a million cars that
think
look
it's
just
a
like it. Do I need a lawyer?
Because we were not at no KFC yesterday.
The harassment like that is... I worked 12-hour doubles this weekend. I don't know about nobody. I don't know nobody around this. I'm not even from here. So why y'all coming to my house asking me that I don't know about is beyond me. I didn't get any sleep. I'm cramped up. I've been working all night, and then y'all coming banging on my door. I feel sick. I almost went to the hospital. I don't have time for this.
Ain't no point in cussing.
I have nothing to do with it. Bring me a footage that shows my tag on that shit. A car that looks like mine ain't good enough.
You remember what these know-it-all wannabe tough guy cops said just a few minutes ago?
Police department, come to the door. I'll be out here all day. Hope they ain't got nowhere to go.
Didn't work out the way they planned. You know what I call that in my neck of the woods? These cops around and found out. That is one painful walk of shame.
The act like he's a boss. This is my house. Obviously, you know, talking about where's the guy. You think you're gonna question me? Get the away from my shit.
This woman is exactly right. And these cops didn't stand a chance. I love this woman. She's the queen of her own castle, and she is going to be the one who decides what does and what doesn't happen on her property. The problem here was the cops just aren't used to dealing with people like that. They're used to dealing with people that will bend over. In fact, they'll bend for this so they can stand for that. They're used to abusing people while a crowd cheers them on. They're used to terrorizing communities, while those same communities back the blue and send donations. They're used to being the very worst of society, imposing their tyranny on the very best of society. That's the normal formula for this equation. But this young lady threw a wrench in the works and totally messed up their mind, their day, and their egos. And that's exactly how you folks should be doing it at your house. Check out the Doorbell News. Tell them Accountability for All sent you. Their original video link and channel will be in the description of this one. And until the next time, hello? Officer. You know what? This is my house. Get the away from my door. And that's the reason I stopped you today.